How to buy a property virtually. Hi, I'm Paul R. Atkinson, your real estate coach, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to buy a property virtually. How to buy your home virtually. Is it possible? Why would you want to do that? And is it something that can be achieved? Yes, it can, and yes, you could do that. It's happening all over the place, and you could do it, and here's how to do it. Inside of this video, I'm going to show you several things that you will need to know to conduct a virtual purchase. It is not as hard as you can believe. It is simple and quite beneficial in many ways. So, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm going to buy this property and never set foot in it. Not really. Maybe initially in the beginning you don't set foot in it, but you can at least learn about it, see the details, and kind of narrow it down to that exact one that you want to place an offer on. So realtors and real estate agents are here to serve you and to help. We're here to help people to get the homes that they want to purchase or to sell. So how do you buy a property virtually? Well, the first thing that you want to do is you want to get that MLS feed. You want to have an MLS feed coming to you in your email that you are notified whenever there's a property that comes available in an area that you are interested in, with all the criteria that you're looking for: number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms. You could narrow it down. You want to think now how you can narrow things down. Be specific. You know, sometimes you might say you want a granite countertop or Korean kitchen countertop. That might not be available in most MLS systems to narrow down. However, you can narrow down whether the property has a fence or not, whether they have a pool or not. You can narrow it down with the click of a button, the year it was built, the square footage. You know, there's things that you can narrow down. Check with your system to see what you can get narrowed down, first of all. So get that feed coming in. That's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to get all of the details that you need for the property. As we're just mentioning, what is it that you're looking for? Make sure it's there. You've kind of written this down. You have this little cheat sheet of what I'm looking for in my property. Make sure you've written it down, and as the information come in, you're going to know. You know what you want to see. It's in your mind. It's in your heart. You're going to love it when you see it. So get details. Get all the details. Is there an association? Is there a membership? Just think about it. Anything. Get all the details. Just, you know, this is a time for you to narrow things down. When you're buying a property virtually, you have to kind of narrow it down to the fine-tuned one or two property, for sure. So after you've gotten all the details, then the other thing you could do is you could set up a virtual showing. You could set up a virtual showing with the seller that would allow you to either, one, have your agent, real estate agent, or your realtor go to the property when there's no one there, or when there's the owner there who just happened to like step out in the back in the pool area, or kind of, you know, they definitely stay at least 6 feet apart. And that realtor or that real estate agent can connect and get a FaceTime connection with you, or Zoom meeting, or Skype meeting, whatever they have, WhatsApp. There's many different platforms. And they start from the beginning. You can see what up the street looks like, what down the street looks like for you. You can go into the property from the front door. Then you start to slowly look to the left and look to the right, like an eye, you know. Try to treat this as an eye. And then we go through, and the thing about doing a virtual tour is that you need to slow it down. You know, that person that's handling that camera needs to go very slow for you, because if they go too fast, you won't be able to see it. So enjoy it. I've done many of them, even before this coronavirus situation. I've had clients come from out of state, out of the country, and I've sold properties on FaceTime before. Yes, I was grateful to experience that opportunity. And it's a matter of just connecting with them, so much so that even yesterday, I received a phone call from another one of my clients. They're in up north, and they're ready to make a purchase here, and they bought from us before, and they say, Paul, you know, I trust you. I'm okay with the virtual tour. You see, we've done it already. We know what to do. So this is what you need to do. Go slow on that virtual tour and set it up. After you've gotten a virtual tour, then you want to get a seller's disclosure. You want to get a seller's disclosure emailed to you. The seller's disclosure is a document, about 3-4 pages, that it's a questionnaire that when the listing was taken by the real estate agent, the realtor, the seller answered those questions, just some basic questions about the property. It's not binding, but it's just information that you can have. So when you get the seller's disclosure, take a look at the seller's disclosure, make sure that you're comfortable with that. If you have any questions about the roof or the plumbing or anything that's disclosed on there, ask it ahead of time. Ask it now. So get that seller's disclosure. Then you want to be feeling comfortable. If you're feeling comfortable about this property, then you should move forward. And when you're feeling comfortable, moving forward means you want to connect with that realtor, that real estate agent, and write that contract. You want to get the contract written. And once you get the contract written, then you're simply able to get it signed also electronically. You can go over the contract as you're getting the contract done virtually. I have a video on that, how to prepare a contract virtually. See that video. It will help you how to prepare a contract and how to sign a contract and how to review a contract virtually. It's quite easy. So once you've done that, then you go ahead and get your electronic signatures done. You've not even set foot in the house yet in most cases. And so after you've gotten that contract and now the terms are met and you are satisfied with the contract and the seller is satisfied, perfect, you've got a deal. Now comes what? The inspection. When you're doing the inspection, try to see in your region, in your municipality, in your market where you're practicing, see if there is, or you're buying, if there is a way for you to use an as is with the right to inspect and cancel contract. As is with the right to inspect and cancel contract. So that gives you the ability to get an inspector to go out to the property, inspect the property, and that could be your opportunity also to go and physically see the property. And if you're able to, if you're not out of town, that's also comfortable, but you can get a second virtual tour at that time. But if you're going to choose to go in, it's a time of coronavirus period that we're going through. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, put on some footies if you can to try to respect the sellers. It's not about safety just for you, it's safety for them as well. So think about that. So when you get your inspection done, you take a look at that report, make sure that you're comfortable with everything. You ask the inspection company exactly what this means. Once you're comfortable, maybe you can renegotiate with the seller on some terms that you've set before or not. Whatever it is, make sure the value is there for you. It's your new home, it's your new property. You should be happy about that. Then after you complete your inspection, right, you're buying this property virtually. You want to connect with the lender and the title company to make sure that their work is being done. You really can do, these lenders are now capable, most of these lenders are capable of signing the contracts. They're signing their loan documents virtually. Yes, you don't need to go in anybody's office. They could send it to you and you could virtually go over it with them, either over the phone or on some kind of video platform, and then you sign off on it electronically and it's good to go. The title companies, the closing agents are able to do this as well now. So this is perfect timing. It's amazing. I learned this about maybe 3 months ago. I met with a friend of mine. He's an attorney and he says, hey, guess what? We have the platform anywhere in the world. We can close a deal. I said, what? Are you serious? Yes, and it's perfectly legal and amazing. So this is amazing stuff. You connect with the mortgage company or the lender and the title company. Or if you're paying cash, hey, get your money ready and get the title done. Once you've got the title done, then it's good. So you want to now then complete all of your financing paperwork and all of your title work and just get ready for the closing. Now, when you're getting ready for the closing, you need to do a walkthrough, a final walkthrough. That could be done virtually again. So if there's a real estate agent or realtor that's in your mix or you're doing this for your client, then you would go and do the virtual tour, or you put on your mask as a buyer and you suit up with your safety equipment or gear, you know, a mask and all that, gloves and stuff, and you go and do the final walkthrough. It should be vacant. Nothing should be there in the property. You walk through it, you're good to go. You go back to your destination of comfort in your home or wherever it is, your office, and you do your virtual closing with your title company or your closing agent. You could wire the money from your bank. Most of the banks, if you set things up right, if you have a business, you could just do it on your computer. Or you go to your bank and you send the wire, the cash that you need to close, and you just go back to the home or your office, wherever it is, that you're virtually closing. You don't need to sit at the table with anybody. They can do it. You could do it at your breakfast table, so a dining room table, which is wonderful in today's technology. And you're able to close on this deal, buy the property from start to finish virtually. Isn't that amazing? If you have any questions, click in the comment button. Click in the comment section of this video. Just go down to the bottom of the video description, go down, you're going to see comment, click on that and just write it to me. Also click in the description of this video and see all that I have. There's no obligation. It is free. Click on the link and get the workbooks, get the scripts, get whatever you need right now. Click on it. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, do so right now, so that way you can get all the stuff that I'm doing that are virtually immediately. We have to move quickly because this is a time of a new era, so to speak. So you have to adjust real quickly, and knowledge is power, right? All right, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Please be sure to click on the subscribe button, send me a comment, be grateful to our learning today, please, and click the like button. Until next time, I will see you real soon. And what do I always say? Let's go get 'em, Tiger. See my other videos on how to do a virtual contract. I'll see you soon.